What the heck did we just watch? Man, honestly, man, there's some fights that if you were considering maybe starting a career in mixed martial arts and becoming a fighter, there's some fights that after you watch it, you reconsider. Because how do you contend with that? How do you deal with Alexander Volkanovski? How do you troubleshoot that problem? How do you come up with a game plan to successfully defeat a man that is that complete? A man who is only getting better in MMA. Okay, so you could say, you know what, man? He's 5'6". He's on the smaller side of things. You know what I'm going to do? I'm taller than him, so I'm just going to hang back. I'm going to let him come to me. I'm going to use my length against him. I'm going to jab, jab, jab him. I'm going to leg kick him. I'm going to use outside fighting. He's going to have to come on the inside to get me. He's not going to be able to do that because I'm longer. So that's going to be my avenue to beating him. Good luck with that. That is exactly what he wants. He wants to fight from the outside. He wants to fight you at kicking range because his favorite weapons are leg kicks. His lead leg kick, his rear leg kick, the body kicks. His favorite weapons are leg kicks. So if you decide to stay on the outside because you think he's the shorter guy and he's going to have to make his way on the inside to get you, good luck with that. He will gladly hang on the outside and kick your legs all fight long. So that's not going to work. So you say, you know what, man? I've seen that he mostly likes to throw leg kicks, right? The leg kicks are his favorite weapon. So maybe I'm going to go box him up. I'm going to pierce him, get on the inside and use elite level boxing combinations, overwhelm him, maybe get him out of there with boxing. Good luck with that. The man is also an elite level counter striker. He's not going to let you get going with your combos because the moment you start to get rolling with combos, he's going to plant, he's going to rip, he's going to fire off a shot, he's going to halt that immediately. He demonstrated that expertly against Max Holloway, a man who generally racks up a ridiculous amount of strikes against his opponents. Against Alexander Volkanovski, he wasn't able to do that because every time he tries to start, Alex stops him in his tracks immediately. So you say, okay, well, maybe I can just overwhelm him, you know? Maybe I can just put a ridiculous amount of pace on him, you know? Because, I mean, he's carrying a little bit of muscle. He looks a little bit beefy. Maybe he's not going to be able to put up with the pace. I'm just going to overwhelm him with my cardio. Good luck with that, too. The man does not get tired, ever. He literally does not get tired. He can go all day long. Well, you say, you know, man, maybe all I need to do is just hurt him. If I can just hurt him, maybe he's not tough, you know. Yeah, he might be skilled in MMA. He might have all these skills, but is he a tough guy, though? Does he have heart? Does he have the tenacity to overcome adversity? Is he going to be able to do it? So maybe all I need to do is just to hurt him. If I can just hurt him, I can get him out of there. Good luck with that, too, because he's ridiculously tough. And if you hurt him, he's going to find a way to overcome adversity. Okay, fine. You know what, man? I'm going to submit him. I am an elite level black belt. And if I get him in a locked in submission, he's done. Hell, all I need is one submission. One solid locked in submission. He will not be able to get out of it. He's just a brown belt. I am an elite level black belt. There's no way he'll survive my submission attempt. Good luck with that too, because if you figure out a way to get him in a fully locked in guillotine and mount where you have his limbs secure. I mean, I'm talking locked in. He's also going to figure out a way to get out of that. Okay, fine. He got out of one submission, but can he get out of two? Can he get out of two solid locked-in submissions? Chokes. Can he figure out a way to do it? Can he figure out a way to get out of my signature submission that I am known for, that I've practiced for years, that I've used to finish a bunch of different opponents? Can he get out of my signature submission? Yeah, he can. Because if you get him in a triangle, he's going to do everything right. He's going to use the correct defense, and he's going to wiggle his way out of it, and he's going to be right back to pounding your face in. There is literally no way to fight this guy that is a surefire way to get a victory. There is no game plan. There is no... Like, how do you troubleshoot that? Really, how do you do it? The man has already defeated Max Holloway twice. You guys can go ahead and argue about that in the comment section if you like. He's defeated Jose Aldo, and now he's defeated Brian Ortega. So what do we do now? What do we do? Do we put him in there against Max Holloway a third time? Is that the next course of action? Like, what do we do now? Do we maybe try to bump him up to the lightweight division to maybe see if there's someone in the lightweight division that could possibly challenge him? Maybe we try to get him to go down in weight to see if, losing all that weight is going to... Like, what do we do with Alexander Volkanovski? How do we make his fights interesting at this point? Like, who would you guys want to see him fight next that he already hasn't defeated yet? And this is a man who's already consistently getting better with every single fight. This fight was insane. It truly was. It really was. A lot of it was expected, right? Like if you had asked who would you give the striking advantage to, a lot of us would say the striking advantage should go to Alexander Volkanovski, right? He's backed by City Kickboxing. He has training partners who are elite strikers, Israel Adesanya, the likes of Dan Hooker. Their trainer is also a very, very well versed in kickboxing. They know what they're doing over there. I mean, these guys literally revolutionary. These guys introduced feinting at a very high level to the mixed martial arts world. So they understand, they know their way around kickboxing. So yeah, he should have the advantage when it comes to kickboxing, right? But then if the fight were to get to the ground, definitely the black belt, the seasoned black belt in Brian Ortega should absolutely have the advantage. For sure. And yet, the way the fight played out, as it turns out, Alexander Volkanovski can outclass you in every single aspect of MMA. Boxing, kickboxing, when cardio is involved, when wrestling's involved, when jiu-jitsu is involved, when being tenacious and having heart and being able to overcome adversity is involved, he outclasses you in all those areas. It was an incredible performance. Absolutely brilliant performance by the champion. A lot better than a lot of us expected, really. Like, he really rose to the occasion, and he was very, very close to stopping Brian Ortega. The only reason why Brian Ortega was not stopped is because that man's heart is insane. He does not quit ever. The man does not have quit in him. He already showed that against Max Holloway. He did. Max Holloway broke all kinds of records on that man's head. All kinds of records on that man's head, and he survived it. And yet again, he has survived an onslaught of just a barrage of violence, and he figures out a way to survive and make it to that final bell. Man's got heart. And man also has a lot of skill. Very, very good, man. Just an amazing fight. Completely exceeded all expectations. Now, what about Valentina Shevchenko? I think maybe we should reserve a video, a complete different video for Valentina Shevchenko, because, man, let me tell you guys something. She's another one of those champions that is slowly, you've completely run out of opponents. It's like it's getting to that point now where it's, well, I guess we're just going to have to see her fight Amanda Nunes again, because there's no one else. There's no one else for her to fight. So maybe she just goes and fights Amanda Nunes over and over again until she finally beats Amanda. And that's kind of what I'm thinking with Volkanovski. Like, do we just put him in there against Max Holloway over and over and over? Do they just fight each other repeatedly until Max finally wins? Like, is that what we're doing now? Crazy, man. Crazy. And I know I'm rambling just because, god damn. What a night. What a night. What a night of incredible fights, an amazing card, an incredible main event that exceeded all expectations. And I have nothing but praise and respect for both fighters. So congratulations to the champion, Alexander Volkanovski, for doing an incredible job. Congratulations to the challenger, Brian Ortega, for having a lot of heart and also showing a lot of skill in there, especially in that last round. Being all hurt and battered to put on the kind of performance that he did. Nothing but respect to these two guys. Nothing but respect. As for Nick Diaz versus Robbie Lawler, we are going to talk about that in a separate video because that one also deserves a video of its own. But that is it, folks. Let me know in the comment section what you guys thought about that main event, about the card in general. And I'll definitely see you guys later. Peace out.